What was your point of view kind of prior to this breaking out?
Yeah, I think we've looked at the large cap tech stocks as kind of a deal now. Most of them, Nvidia in particular, the one trading sideways for 6 months. You go back 6 months, it was 38 times forward earnings. Now it's a market multiple, 20 times, 21 times, trading, earnings growing 60% plus. We think that there's opportunity there. This is the kind of gut check you get occasionally, and you've got a war in this particular instance to exacerbate concerns around the AI slowdown trade. It's a good opportunity.
So now we'll call it the Iran war or whatever. This has now increased your conviction in buying basically the Mag 7 Nvidia especially.
The tech winners in the AI chain, Nvidia is one, Palantir and Software is another. There's a handful of these stocks that should continue to beat expectations, force people to realize what they're really looking at longer term. Versus this short-term shock of what the war is doing with consumer sentiment, with the price of oil, and all the pieces that have been negatively affected.
Do you think it's just a coincidence that software bounced back as this was all happening?
Software was really oversold, so I don't think anything was drastically different there. You've got some long-term franchises there that are not going to zero because of AI, and I think there's some longer-term buyers stepping in.
As a tech investor, largely, what would you say to those who are trying to figure out what to do with the space? It's hard to get a lot of clarity on what's going on with some of the private portfolios, but you have to imagine the publicly traded names are maybe some of the better ones of the group. So they've traded down a lot, obviously, but then they've come back a lot in the past 4 weeks.
Exactly. And I think it just tells you what the volatility looks like, which we've been kind of calling since day one this year. You've had 3 good years of equity returns, particularly in large growth, particularly in technology. Now you're seeing this year starting off with some bounces, and that's okay. That's probably pretty normal. I think longer term, though, these are opportunity sets for tech. The Russell 1000 Growth Index that we bench against, at Sylvan Capital, is 50% tech. So you've got to kind of get that right, and these are good opportunities long.
It is extremely demanding to expect any stock to double in a year. It is even more ambitious to demand that the world's biggest firm double. But in my opinion, Nvidia is truly in a position to make this happen. When compared to past levels, Nvidia is cheap. Nvidia develops graphics processing units, GPUs, which have become the most extensively utilized hardware for running and training artificial intelligence, AI models. With the AI hyperscalers continuing to purchase as many of these devices as they can, the demand for these devices is unprecedented, and Nvidia has a promising future. Analysts predict that during its fiscal 2027, which started on January 26th, Nvidia would increase its revenue by 70% to nearly $360 billion. Nvidia is predicted to be the most lucrative corporation in the world by the end of the year due to its profit margin of over 50%. That title is presently held by Alphabet. The main concern with Nvidia is the duration of the AI infrastructure expenditure boom, which is predicted to persist at least until 2030 by a number of consultancies and market research firms, including McKinsey & Amp Company. Therefore, it seems that Nvidia's business will continue to be in excellent form, and that its goods will continue to be in high demand for at least the next several years. Its valuation is comparatively modest, despite this promising future. Its stock has typically traded between 40 and 50 times the anticipated forward earnings over the last 2 years. It is currently trading at roughly 22 times anticipated earnings. Investors would just need to revalue the stock back to 45 times forward earnings, which is a very acceptable valuation given the company's remarkable growth rates, for Nvidia's stock price to double from here. The issue is that the market controls sentiment, not Nvidia. The market is currently feeling very pessimistic about the future of the AI industry and worried about whether the corporations engaged will receive the expected returns on their enormous investment. However, since they all concur that the danger of underspending is much higher than the risk of overspending, the AI hyperscalers will probably keep investing heavily in infrastructure. Because of this, I believe that throughout 2026, the market will turn around and raise Nvidia's stock back to a historically more average value range. The stock might quadruple as a result, but even if it doesn't, I'm sure it's a great long-term investment right now. As Nvidia presents the next stage of its AI and data center roadmap at its upcoming GTC conference, investors are anticipated to concentrate on a number of important subjects. Investors keep a tight eye on Nvidia's GTC conference, since the firm frequently uses it to reveal changes to its product roadmap, new AI processors, and data center technology. Mizuho's preview note states that the event may offer significant updates on Nvidia's upcoming technologies and its plan to meet the increasing demand for AI infrastructure. First, investors will be waiting for details on the Rubin platform, Nvidia's next-generation data center architecture slated to follow the Blackwell systems presently ramping in AI clusters. Second, information about a possible new inference chip built on Grok technology might be revealed at the conference. According to analysts, the architecture could result in much reduced latency and increased productivity when executing big language models and other AI tasks. Third, a significant emphasis is anticipated on Nvidia's networking roadmap. More information about co-packaged optics and high-speed networking technologies intended to enable ever larger AI clusters could be provided by the company. Fourth, analysts anticipate discussions about memory and storage technology utilized in AI systems, particularly novel strategies for handling the enormous amounts of data required by contemporary models. Fifth, in order to meet the growing energy requirements of AI data centers, investors will be watching for updates on rack-scale AI systems like the Kyber platform and novel power architectures. Lastly, the event might also showcase NVIDIA's attempts to integrate GPUs with quantum computing systems using Q2Q and NVQ-Link, which might lead to the creation of hybrid quantum AI supercomputers. As businesses increase their expenditures in data center infrastructure to serve artificial intelligence workloads, the GTC announcements may shed further light on NVIDIA's product roadmap and the larger AI supply chain. Join our investor community. Hit subscribe and like to get your daily NVIDIA stock insights and tutorials delivered. Over the year from March 2025 to March 2026, NVIDIA enjoyed a stock increase of 60%, powered by a phenomenal 65% jump in sales that emphasized its grip in the burgeoning AI infrastructure and networking sectors. On May 19, 2025, NVIDIA CEO and co-founder Jensen Huang will give Computex 2025's opening keynote address at the Taipei Music Center. A recent drop, however, suggests the existence of fresh regulatory obstacles and wary investor confidence. An analytical summary of stock performance using important contributing components is provided below. What does this signify? The stock soared by 61%, supported by a revenue gain of 65%, even as there was a little loss in net margin and a modest reduction in the PE ratio, indicating robust growth prior to significant business updates. Causes of the NVIDIA stock movement. Data center dominance. Data center sales increased 73.2% year over year to $68.13 billion in fiscal Q4 2026, demonstrating a spike in compute demand and solidifying NVIDIA's position as a major participant in the growth of AI infrastructure. Networking segment growth. Thanks to Mellanox's successful integration and a greater ecosystem lock-in, networking revenues increased more than 3.5 times year over year to $11 billion in Q4. Strong profitability. A record GAAP gross margin of 75.0% in Q4 FY 2026 demonstrates strong pricing power and a favorable product mix, both of which directly contribute to a sizable creation of free cash flow. Returns to shareholders. $41 billion was given back to shareholders in fiscal 2026 through dividends and buybacks, demonstrating management's faith in the ability to generate cash flow going forward. Recent market challenges. The market has recently declined from peak levels due to proposed U.S. export restrictions on sophisticated AI chips and a general slowdown, creating macroeconomic and regulatory concerns. Current evaluation of NVIDIA stock. The main investment question is, before capital expenditure budgets settle and competition heats up, will NVIDIA's evolution, now driven by a significant hyperscaler expansion, pivot toward a stable enterprise and sovereign AI demand surge? In general, the mood appears hopeful. Excellent execution and a robust market presence are working. The Blackwell product cycle is in progress. Short-term clarity is quite high because of the supply-demand imbalance, even though prospective problems from China and hyperscaler capital expenses are real worries. The business continues to have a strong competitive advantage. Bull view. Blackwell's performance and the Q2 software advantage provide NVIDIA an unassailable lead, guaranteeing that it will seize the vast, untapped enterprise and sovereign AI markets and maintain hypergrowth. Bear view. As good enough custom silicon gains traction, hyperscaler capital expenditures will slow down. The risk from China is enormous. Multiple compression is the outcome of current growth rates and earnings being unsustainable. one of the best methods to increase your money in the stock market is to purchase and hold shares of reliable firms that are profiting from secular growth trends. Nvidia is a prime example of this strategy. 10 years ago, a $5,000 investment in shares of this massive chip company would now be worth slightly more than $1.1 million. Over the past 10 years, Nvidia stock has produced amazing returns by leveraging disruptive innovations in a variety of industries, including artificial intelligence, AI, gaming, and automotive technology. Can this fast-paced chipmaker, however, repeat its amazing performance and turn investors into millionaires? The narrative of Nvidia's expansion is far from over. Nvidia's stock has skyrocketed over the last 10 years, making it the largest firm in the world by market capitalization. Given its current market capitalization of little over $4.3 trillion, it would be unrealistic to anticipate massive multi-bagger performance from Nvidia in the upcoming 10 years. For example, if Nvidia's market capitalization were to increase tenfold from this point on, it would reach $43 trillion. But the world economy is predicted to reach $150 trillion by 2030. For anyone hoping to build a $1 million portfolio, the stock is still a good investment. This is because Nvidia is still experiencing significant growth, mostly as a result of large investments in AI data centers. On February 25th, the firm announced its fiscal 2026 fourth quarter and full year results. At about $216 billion, its income for the fiscal year increased by 65%. At $4.77 per share, non-GAAP adjusted earnings per share rose by 60%. Crucially, Nvidia's expansion is expected to pick up speed in the upcoming year. In the current quarter, Nvidia anticipates $78 billion in sales for the first quarter of fiscal 2027, a 77% increase over the same period last year. Keep in mind that Nvidia experienced a 69% year-over-year increase over the previous year. Additionally, Nvidia anticipates that its non-GAAP gross margin will reach 75% this quarter, a significant increase from 71.3% during the same period last year. This trend will likely continue in the upcoming years, so don't be shocked. Investments in AI are unlikely to slow down after all. AI usage in consumer electronics, manufacturing, robots, and automobiles is expected to pick up speed, propelling Nvidia's strong growth. For instance, it appears that Nvidia is leading the way in the next area of artificial intelligence, physical AI. This idea relates to the incorporation of AI into actual physical machinery, such robots, drones, and self-driving cars. Physical AI applications brought approximately $6 billion for Nvidia. The value is too high to be disregarded. Compared to the multiple of the tech-heavy NASDAQ 100 index, Nvidia's stock is only trading at 22 times projected earnings forecasts. Nonetheless, it is anticipated that Nvidia's profits would increase by an astounding 73% over the current fiscal year. Although diversity is the greatest approach to construct a portfolio, I believe it's a no-brainer purchase with a strong probability of turning investors into millionaires if they have enough money and a long enough time horizon. According to a report from the Korea Economic Daily quoting industry officials, Nvidia has chosen Samsung Electronics and SK Hynix as the suppliers of 6th-generation high-bandwidth memory, HBM4, for its next Vera Rubin AI accelerator. The agreement places the two South Korean chipmakers in a strong position to contribute significantly to Nvidia's next-generation AI platform, which is anticipated to run large-scale AI models and complex data center workloads. High-bandwidth memory is necessary for AI accelerators because it speeds up data transfer between processors and memory stacks. High-performance semiconductor systems now require advanced memory technologies like HBM as demand for AI computing grows. The US-based memory manufacturer Micron Technology, which has been vying for supply positions in Nvidia's expanding AI hardware ecosystem, is left out of the decision, the person continued. Nvidia has rapidly expanded its AI infrastructure offerings as enterprises and cloud providers invest more on data center hardware. The company's current generation of AI processors will probably be followed by the Vera Rubin platform, which could result in an even greater requirement for improved memory. To find out more about the Vera Rubin platform, investors will likely watch Nvidia's upcoming updates to its product roadmap and manufacturing schedules. Since artificial intelligence, AI, became popular in 2023, Nvidia has been the mainstay of AI investing. But since August 2025, the stock has been comparatively idle. Since then, the stock has increased by roughly 5%, and over the same period, a number of other AI investments have had significant growth. Micron Technology is one of the best stocks to wager on since Nvidia stopped growing. In the same time span when Nvidia increased a meager 5%, Micron's stock is up nearly 300%. Investors might be questioning whether it's still worthwhile to stick with Nvidia, or if they would be better suited moving to Micron given such gains. Despite being in entirely different segments of the industry, Micron and Nvidia are both connected to AI processors. Micron is a maker of memory chips that are utilized in a variety of devices, including laptops, cell phones, and Nvidia graphics processing units, GPUs. Memory has grown to be one of the biggest bottlenecks in the AI build-out, and it will take some time to tackle this demand issue. Nvidia is less of a manufacturer and more of a chip designer. After designing the computer units, it contracts with other suppliers, including Micron, to handle the production and componentry. However, it has considerable discretion over how much it may charge because it is providing the final product. Micron lacks this crucial advantage. The product is comparatively commoditized because there aren't many differences between memory chip manufacturers. Because of this, Micron's only pricing power is determined by supply and demand. Due of low demand, memory prices are currently skyrocketing, making Micron extremely profitable and contributing to the stock rise. Micron's business will eventually return to its prior state when the memory supply imbalance is resolved, but that might take several years. It's also possible that some of Nvidia's rivals disrupt the company's chips over that period, or if demand for AI computing isn't as great. After the AI build-out is complete, Nvidia will probably have a cyclical retreat of its own, even if it might not be as vulnerable to the memory market's cyclicality as Micron. This has already occurred a few times in Nvidia's history. The issue is, when will it happen again? According to a number of forecasts, AI spending should remain high until at least 2030. That's a long way off, so Nvidia has lots of space. In 2027, Micron plans to open a second fabrication facility, and in 2028, further capacity will be added. The supply shortfall should be resolved in a few years because a number of other memory-related businesses are also increasing their production capacities. This will enable Nvidia's demand wave to outlive Micron's, which, in my opinion, makes it a stronger purchase. But there's one more twist to this analysis: value. Micron's stock appears to be far less expensive than Nvidia's at first glance. At less than 12 times forward earnings, Micron's stock looks dirt cheap. Investors shouldn't take this markdown too seriously, though, as it is very typical for businesses in cyclical industry. Additionally, Nvidia's 22 times forward earnings are well priced, almost matching the price of the S&P P500. All things considered, I believe that Nvidia has an advantage over Micron due to its capacity to set itself apart from its rivals, and Micron's time in the spotlight may be coming to an end. In the meantime, Nvidia is expected to rise astronomically over the coming years, and given its recent poor performance, I believe now is a great opportunity to purchase the company. Don't forget to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your input helps create a more knowledgeable community where we can all learn and grow together in the world of investing. Stay up to date with the latest market trends, insights, and key updates by subscribing to Investing Tutorial. We're here to help you make smarter investment decisions and stay ahead of the curve.